Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we talk about 6 easy ways to keep apples from turning brown. Ever slice an apple and watch the flesh darken before your eyes? Here's how to stop that from happening. You're toting an orchard's worth of fresh apples home from your local farmer's market. Dreaming about the many ways you'll put the haul to use: apple pie, applesauce, caramel apple cheesecake. Upon your arrival, you can hardly wait for a taste. So you slice into one of those gorgeous apples and behold its juicy, glistening interior, all white and creamy and crisp. You turn around to grab the peanut butter, but when you look back to the cutting board, no, that can't be. The flesh of the apple has already started turning brown. No matter how fresh the fruit is, a sliced apple is likely to start browning in a grand total of 2 minutes. Why does your favorite fall fruit seem to deteriorate so quickly? And how can you stop apples from browning forevermore? The truth is, you can't. But there are some things you can do to delay the process. Home cooks have come up with plenty of creative ways to keep sliced apples from turning brown, such as rubbing slices with lemon juice or soaking apples in honey water or lemon lime soda. But which of these methods actually work? More on that below, but first, why is your perfect apple changing the color of its flesh in the first place? Why do apples brown when sliced? Note that these tricks to keep apple slices white and crisp work only in the short term. All sliced apples will brown over time. That is, unless you get the genetically engineered kind. It's the cycle of life. Embrace it. Browned apple slices might not be the prettiest, but they're still perfectly fine to eat. Browning does not change the flavor of the apple or suggest deterioration, says Fitzgerald. 1. Choose a slow-to-brown apple. First things first, choose the right apple. Watkins advises selecting a low-browning susceptible apple, like Pink Lady, Empire, Cortland, Ruby Frost, Ambrosia, Ginger Gold, or Evercrisp. 2. Soak in water. The easiest step you can take to avoid browning is to reduce the sliced apple's exposure to air. There are a few ways to do this. One popular technique is to hold the apple slices together with a rubber band. But our favorite method requires no dexterity or special equipment. It's simple. Submerge your apple slices in plain water. Water has 2 effects. It washes the damaged cells, but more importantly reduces the oxygen levels around the slices, says Watkins. Fill a medium-sized bowl with cold water, then place your apple slices in the bowl. Since the slices will float to the top of the water, place a clean paper towel on the water's surface. Once the paper towel is wet, it will push the apples under the surface. 3. Soak in salt water. Since salt is a preservative, adding a pinch of kosher or table salt to the soaking water can keep the apple slices looking fresh. Dissolve 1/8 teaspoon kosher salt in 1 cup water. Add the apple slices, let them soak for 1 to 3 minutes. Be careful not to let the apple slices soak too long, or they'll absorb the salty flavor. Then drain them in a colander. Rinse the slices with fresh water. 4. Soak in honey water. There is a compound in honey that stops the enzyme responsible for oxidation, writes AP contributor Sheila Prakash on why honey can be an effective antidote to browning. Whisk 2 tablespoons honey into 1 cup water, and soak your apple slices in the mixture for 1 to 3 minutes. Drain and give them a quick rinse with fresh water, or skip the rinse if you don't mind the honey flavor. Sliced golden delicious apples baked into a 9 by 13 dish pancake with ground cinnamon, golden brown sugar, and powdered sugar. Bake those slices into an apple pancake and no one will be worrying about their color. Photo by Isa Zapata. Prop styling by Christina Allen. Food styling by Emily Fosnacht. 5. Rub with lemon juice. Remember what we said before about apples with high antioxidant levels. Hint: they're slower to brown. Even if you're using apples with low antioxidant levels, you can add another ingredient that's high in antioxidants, such as citrus juice, to discourage browning. Perhaps the most common method to keep apples from browning is to rub them with lemon juice, a source of ascorbic acid or vitamin C. Commercially, apple slices are treated with ascorbic acid to prevent browning, Watkins says. Any type of citrus juice, lemon, lime, or orange juice will work here. Pineapple juice will do the trick too. These fruit juices contain citric acid, which slows the chemical reaction and prevents browning. You can also sprinkle the fruit with powdered citric acid, but it may leave a strong sour flavor. If submerging the apples, add 2 tablespoons lemon or other citrus juice to the water to further discourage browning. Let them soak in the lemon water for 1 to 3 minutes, drain, and rinse. Or simply squeeze the juice of a lemon, lime, or orange directly onto the surface of the cut apples. Again, the citrus juice may impart a bit of flavor to the apples. 6. Store apples at a low temperature in an airtight container. The best way to keep apples from browning is to reduce or eliminate the apple's exposure to air. After you've chosen one of the above methods and treated your apples, store the slices in an airtight container or a resealable plastic bag with the air pressed out. This can mitigate browning, but be warned, advises Watkins. Deny the apples oxygen for too long, and it can result in fermentation. The ideal containers for storing those apples. Storing cut apples in the refrigerator will also help. If you leave a sliced apple at room temperature, it'll brown at an exponentially faster rate than if stored in the fridge. That's because the lower temperature slows the reactions between the enzymes, prolonging the browning process. Keep the cut apples in the fridge for up to 6 hours. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content,